Hey everybody, and welcome to the Left in Lobby podcast. I am one of your hosts, Ruthless Woofus, and I am joined by my good friend,
the Fender for you.
Hey buddy, how's it going?
Good.
It's been a while. We had a week off.
Yeah.
I don't know whether people will see that because things are a bit weird in a minute, but
Yeah,
we had a week off. You had a birthday, and I had a brief event thing that we don't need to talk about. And we are back.
Yes, we are. Yes.
Okay, so a lot has happened in this period of time. I was going to look up something before we came here today, but I had a thing going on. I had to do grown-up stuff. Grown-up stuff sucks.
It does.
Man, it really does. So let's go with the usual stuff that we get every week with the weird news.
Right, so this week's weird news is kind of... well, it's very funny but very weird at the same time. So, this is from our trusty website, The Mirror, as always. So this is an article saying woman committing adultery gets stuck having sex with lover after husband uses potion to catch her.
Wait, what kind of did he just use like fly? Do you know the sticky stuff that they put on fly strips?
Yeah.
Like, did he just stick that on a vagina or something? Like, how
no.
did he...
So I'll read down. So the humiliated and naked pair were paraded through a street in desperation, bid to get medical help so they could finally be separated.
Okay, so my sticky flypaper stuff so far not too far out.
No. So a woman accused of committing adultery was caught after her husband reportedly used a potion to catch her in the act. I'm guessing he added super glue to the lube.
I was going to say, that's pretty much what you would do, right?
Yeah. The Magoon or Juju was used by the cockholder man in bid to shame his wife when she went to meet her lover at a hotel in Kenya. A video captures the humiliated couple, still naked and stuck together, being paraded through the streets in desperate bid to seek medical attention. The woman tried to hide underneath a bedsheet, is with the man, who seems less shy as the pair are wheeled through the street in a wooden cart. The couple had been having sex at a hotel called the Explorer Inn when the man found he was unable to separate from his married lover. She was in great pain due to the sudden condition, and so they shouted for help. Fellow hotel guests came in their aid, but that sounds wrong. Come to their aid, but the only way to get them to medical facility was along the streets, and the scenes quickly attracted a huge crowd, one of whom filmed it and shared it online. The Kenyan media speculated that the woman cockholder husband had used a Magu potion designed to catch adultery wives. Oh, so it's actually a known thing to use to catch them.
Okay. That, to me, that doesn't sound like voodoo. That just sounds like super glue.
Yeah. The woman's...
really, that...
the woman's condition may also have been vagimus, an involuntary muscle spasm that can have a variation of causes, including a urinary tract or vaginal yeast infection, as well as various psycho triggers. So I'm guessing the potion, they didn't get stuck to each other. She just had cramp. I'm guessing she just locked up.
So she just grabbed hold of the dude.
Yeah.
Ooh, that could get quite bad. Like, what if you burst blood vessels and stuff?
Have you ever seen the film Teeth? That's
no, my penis wouldn't let me.
But yeah, I think it's
that film that seems like a man's worst nightmare. Like, I'll take Freddy all day, but
yeah,
a vagina with teeth?
Yeah.
No, pass.
No.
Pass. I will stick to last week's video with the kid twisting his freaking head around over having my cock bit off by teeth. So yeah, which actually, thinking about it, last week's video, any PSBS or anything from last week?
Last week, I've got stuff that's carrying on from stuff last week, like movies and that. but there's no
Right.
actual PSBS from last week.
Okay. Yeah. Well, if any of our listeners do have any PSBS, if we start talking about anything on the podcast and you think, wait, why didn't they finish talking about that? Then you let us know on our Twitter, on our Discord. You can let us know via email, leftinlobby@gmail.com, and you can leave it in the comments on either iTunes or SoundCloud or on the YouTube video below.
Yeah. All the ways to contact us.
Yeah. So, yeah, so do you think that it was kind of like Voodoo where it was just grabbing the cock, or maybe
I think it was...
maybe
Go on.
Well, I was going to say maybe the cuckold was like, this guy, and the lover was like this guy, and so she just wasn't used to the girth
Maybe.
of the new guy.
Maybe. Could
Maybe.
be that.
I don't know.
I think it says potion, so I'm guessing they drunk it. So I'm guessing it is a type of a type of vaginal muscle tensor, I want to say, or something like that.
If that was the case, so surely women would take it like
To make us,
just
yeah.
Excuse me. I don't know. That's strange.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the weird news for this week.
I just had sort of. Do you ever see? I think it was Monty Python, where they're just like, "Bring out your dead."
Yeah.
And they've just got the cart with the chucking people on there.
No, it is the same type of cart as that. It's literally a couple
Yeah.
of boards on the wheels.
Which makes me think, why couldn't they just cover that up with a sheet and just be like, "Oh yeah, this is just rotten veg. Don't worry about it."
Something smelling.
Why are people filming the couple? I was the guy just like, "Yeah, I'm fucking her."
Yeah, we're stuck.
I don't know. Just it's weird. So that and it wasn't Russian. So good job, Russia. You managed to dodge the weird news this week. So yeah, what's been going on? What have you been playing or watching this week, Fender?
Well, so this week still playing Horizon Zero Dawn and Mass Effect as always. I've also got back into Destiny because they've done the new Triumph ready for Destiny 2.
Right.
The new Wheel of Triumph means that they've upgraded all of the old raids, so you can get all really high-end armor sets and guns now.
To this day, I still haven't finished a raid on Destiny. Like, I still need. I have two people that I can play it with. I can play it with Kerry, and I can play it with a friend of mine called Richard.
Yeah.
I can't find any other solid players to play Destiny with me.
Yeah.
I would ask you, but you refuse to buy an Xbox, and I refuse to buy the game again for the 19th time because they've already had a metric fuck ton of money out of me already.
Yeah.
I just feel robbed by that game.
Aren't you financing Destiny 2?
Yeah, apparently I am. So I just feel absolutely robbed by that game. Like, you go out, you spend £60 on the original version, and then it's like, oh, we want £35 for the DLC. All right, then I'll give you £35 for the DLC. Then they're just like, oh, well, there's more DLC, so give us more money. But actually, you can't get that unless you buy the entire fucking game again. Oh, okay, how much is that? £60.
Really?
You. So then you buy the game again. And then you're just sort of stuck with like, okay then. Oh, there's some more DLC. How much is that? 35 quid. Fucking great. So I've spent so much money on Destiny. And bear in mind, I have to do this twice.
Yeah.
Once for me and once for the now wife. And you're just left with a huge bill for Destiny. You just think, I don't really want to pay anymore again and again. And then I saw it on the PlayStation 4 for £27 in Asda yesterday.
Yeah.
And I did sort of think, I could buy that. And then I was like, yeah, but then I have to play the entire game again. And I'm already kind of bored of it.
Yeah.
And then I also have to buy a PlayStation Plus subscription, which is also even more money. I just thought, I can't do it. I cannot just justify buying that game again. Plus, not to mention the fact that for me to say I was to start again and get Destiny 2 on the PlayStation 4, so I could play it with you. We could play it together on the Left in Lobby gaming channel.
Yeah.
I have to then buy Destiny 2, which is, well, let's face it, we're looking at the special edition, which is 90 quid with the season pass.
Yeah.
I then have to buy the PlayStation Plus subscription, which is, what, 50 quid a year? 40 quid a year?
Yeah, $49.99 for the year.
50 quid a year. Then I have to buy a PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
Because I only own one.
Yeah, because the missus wants to play.
Exactly. And then I have to buy another subscription and another copy of the game, and it's become exceptionally expensive. So I'll stick with the Xbox.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, so I won't be able to play with you.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, Destiny 2. I'm in. Well, they should have released Destiny 2 about a year and a half ago. So
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see what it does. I love the trailer because anybody who sort of knows me knows that I would gladly sit and listen to Nathan Fillion read the phone book.
Yeah.
From start to finish, I will sit there and I will love every.
Isn't that
minute.
Cade? Isn't Nathan Fillion Cade?
Yes.
Yeah, he's the Exo. He's the robot guy.
Probably.
Yeah.
All I know is the first trailer was him sat in a bar.
Yeah.
Telling a story.
Yeah, that's Cade.
And I'm just like, you bastards, I'm in. And then the second trailer was him sat there telling a story with the same time as the other guy, and his version is completely different. And then at the end of it, the other bald-headed dude is just like, "Are you with me?" And the crowd is, "Yeah!" And Nathan Fillion's just like, "Are you with me?" And they're just like, crickets.
Yeah.
They're just like, "There'll be loot, yeah." So, I think the way they've advertised it is absolutely genius, and then the fact that it's coming out in September. I want to say, it's not far away. So they've kind of done a fallout with that, where they're just like, "Okay, we've got Destiny 2. Oh, by the way, it's out soon, not in 3 years' time."
And,
so that's good.
And you can also pull over your old characters.
Can you?
Yeah, you can.
I thought I'd heard somewhere that you couldn't.
Nope.
So that's good news for us then. I had heard that they were completely redesigning everything so you couldn't actually carry your characters over.
No, you can pull your characters over, but there's going to be a whole new skill set, as there were.
Right.
So you're going to have new abilities, new weapons, new armor, and you're not actually in the tower anymore. It's been destroyed.
No, apparently that's been destroyed. Yeah.
Yes.
Rumours of a PC version, Common Ground.
Not rumours, confirmed.
Yeah, but they confirmed it for the last version too, and look how that panned out.
Yeah. But I think
when it's on a shelf,
you
can believe it's coming. Now, I know you can pre-order it, but let's face it, I've pre-ordered many things in the past and it's been cancelled.
Yeah.
So, PC might be an option if it becomes cheap enough.
Yeah.
Then we could actually play together, and I dare say we could hornswoggle a few other people into playing with us. So, yeah, Destiny 2. Keep an eye on that. We'll keep an eye. We'll watch out. And speaking of watching for all things gaming, this is week
12.
4, 5, 12, 18.
12.
Week 12 of Switch Watch.
Oh, Switch Watch.
Wow.
Oh, Switch Watch is week 4? Yes, it's a month. It's exactly a month.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Week 4 of Switch Watch.
Yep.
And any updates?
Yes. So I was talking to a friend of mine on Twitter, and he literally walked into John Lewis on a Friday, not last Friday, but the Friday before. So last podcast when we last recorded that week, he went into John Lewis. They said we're getting stock in. He put his money down, pre-ordered one. It turned up Saturday morning.
Wow, how's that for a royal fuck you?
Fucking,
where'd you order yours from? Game.
Yeah. So I started talking to him, and we had a little chat, and he informed me that Tesco's were getting some in. So the only thing that I had to do was put down a deposit at Game. I didn't have to pay the whole lot, and I can still get that deposit back. So what I've done is I've pre-ordered it with Tesco's, and it's been dispatched, and it should be turning up between now and Monday.
Wow. So Switch Watch.
Yeah.
Switch coming soon to the Fender for Use channel.
Yes.
Good luck with that monstrosity.
Yeah.
You'll have to let me know how that goes.
Yep. Well, I'll probably be showing it on next week's podcast.
Nice. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see it.
Yeah. It'd be good.
I would love to hold it, but sadly you're like a metric foot ton of decades away from me. So, yeah, forget that.
Well, we can I'll live stream it, and you can live through me.
Yes, I would love to live through you. So Switch Watch coming soon.
Yeah.
That will be quite interesting. I'd love to play 1-2 Switch. You're going to have to get the misses on 1-2 Switch.
Yeah, I'll try and record something, because we have got these here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have got...
Thank you. For me.
I've got them. So, yeah.
The tastiest cartridges in the business.
Yeah. It's not nice.
I also noticed that you are wearing a wonderful T-shirt.
I am.
Shiny blue.
I am. So
with, a cracking little logo on there.
There we go. So we actually have merchandise now.
For Left in Lobby. Now, there is a store. It's still in its early stages, as I still haven't pulled my finger out and got round to actually setting it up properly with nice, fancy logos. But you can buy all the merch you want there.
Yeah.
We will start putting links in all the descriptions for all of these things. So if you want to get a wonderful t-shirt like Fender's, or we can do hats, we can do phone cases, mugs, hoodies. I kind of want one of those hoodies.
Yeah, the
hoodie. I have to get one of those hoodies.
Yeah, the male hoodies look really good.
Yeah, so they're all available on the shop as well. And if Fender or myself see you in a Left in Lobby shirt in the wild, we will buy you a drink.
Yes, we will.
Our choice.
Another thing that I'm gonna say as well is that you don't know about this, but this is what I'm gonna do. If you guys buy a Left in Lobby t-shirt, hoodie, or anything, and you actually take a picture of it with you in it or next to it, and tweet us at Left in Lobby, I will send you a free code for a game, for any game on the PC.
Nice.
So you get a free game with every t-shirt, so you can't really go wrong.
Yeah, pretty much. And they look pretty sweet.
Yeah.
I do need to talk to you about that t-shirt, because I don't know if I didn't spend as much time with it as I probably should have.
Yeah, well, the girl's grey one that my missus has got fits perfectly, and that's really nice. The grey looks really nice with the logo behind it.
When I saw that grey t-shirt, I was just like, I might change the freaking logo to grey. It looks pretty sweet.
No, I quite the red on the grey looks quite good. Like, because obviously I'm red on the blue, she's red on the grey, and it does look really, really good on that.
Yeah. So we now have merch at our Left in Lobby website, which we will leave in the description.
Definitely.
So that is
a
little bit of housekeeping there.
Yeah.
The profits from the t-shirts are going to just get put right back into the podcast. If not supporting it, then actually making it better. So buy the merch, get free stuff. Can't go wrong.
Nope. Cannot beat it.
Yeah.
Go on.
Well, I was going to say, speaking of beating it, that reminds me of our first advert. Do you just hate it when your house looks run down and drab? Are you a single mother and just don't have the time to spruce up that room? Then the company that is sponsoring this podcast, called Deep Strokes, is the service for you. Deep Strokes is the all-in-one service that can bring you that pleasure while you lay back and enjoy. Clear out those cobwebs and brighten up that crevice with some Deep Strokes action. Use offer code LILDEEPER, L-I-L, Deeper, for 10% off all of your decorating and maintenance work. Phone up now on 010-2255-73337. That is 010 balls deep. Thank you very much for your sponsorship today. Deep Strokes, the all-in-one maintenance service for you and your crevice.
Nice. Do they if you've got like subsidence where your house is like slanted, do they do all that type of cracks as well? Do they do big cracks, little cracks?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they can even get the rear crack.
Yeah.
They can sort your rear crack out.
So what happens if the crack's got some hairy moss either side? Do they get rid of that as well?
They can do maintenance work on the exterior as well.
Yeah.
They can prune the bushes.
Yeah.
And, it's... I mean, let's face it, nobody enjoys having the painters in.
No.
But they make it quick and painless.
Oh, good.
So that is the fantastic service from Deep Strokes.
Nice. Thank you, Deep Strokes.
Yes.
So
pleasure for all.
Deep Strokes for all. So, have you been and seen what games are you playing at the moment? Now that you're back with us,
what games have I played? Right, I'm doing a live stream with Mr. Public Function tomorrow night, playing Lego Worlds, because I saw that it's actually available in shops on the Xbox One. I was just like, wait, they actually finished that game? Mm-hmm. I want to check it out.
Yeah.
So, and Pub's recently Pubs and I recently sat down in a pub and drank a lot and decided it would be a great idea to play that game.
Yeah.
So that's one thing that I'm going to be doing. I've recently played... What have I played? Do you know, I honestly can't remember off the top of my head. I just bought the pub... The PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds.
Me too.
Not installed it, so hopefully we are going to get round to that. Maybe tomorrow night. We'll have to give you a shout.
Yeah.
Played a bit of Rocket League with you and the wonderful Bad Cougar from the last episode.
Yeah.
That was fun. It mostly sounds like porno, so I'm working on that as a video.
Nice.
And I don't really think I've played a great deal much of anything else. I've not really been home to play anything.
Yeah, you've been away, haven't you, for a whole week?
Mm.
Well, that reminds me.
So yeah, why have you? So you've been playing?
Yeah,
all the games you listed earlier.
Yeah, well, on my week off, I had a little bit of free time, so I was live streaming for as much as I could. So just to get stuff done. I was playing a lot of Mass Effect. That's a very good game. But I did also on my week off go and see Power Rangers.
Okay, yeah, I was torn between watching that and watching Ghost in the Shell.
Yes, I've not seen.
What did you think to
Power Rangers? I actually really enjoyed it. They made it cheesy, but they knew they were cheesy, and it's not It's not based for kids. Like it's based for teens. I want to say.
Yeah. Well, at this point, I don't think there are. Does Power Rangers still run? Really?
No.
I don't think it does. No. So the people that like the Power Rangers, the people that know the Power Rangers exist, have grown up and become adults. So you can't really make this for kids. You have to make it for. I mean, all right, yeah, I guess you kind of want to bring the audience. You want to bring the level of it down just so you can capture the audience at a younger age.
Yeah.
But I mean, I suppose if you go sort of 12 at rock bottom, then that's not too bad. You can get away with a fair amount of stuff, and you can still, get butts in seats.
Yeah, and it's not the whole thing of how they used to do the Power Rangers, where straight away they're just given the powers. It tells you like a backstory behind each one of the characters, which is quite nice. And it also gives you a backstory of the Power Rangers themselves. Like in the TV show, they never used to give you any information of where they came from. But in this film, it tells you where the Power Rangers' power comes from and how they get it.
Right. Yeah.
So
I was going to say, are you talking about the backstory as to how the Power Rangers get the powers, or the backstory as to how, as to who the people are?
Yeah, who made the Power Rangers? It tells you who made them. Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, good movie.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was very good. Yeah.
I don't know what that one has done critically. I don't know if people like it, dislike it. I imagine people dislike it.
No, I don't think it's done very well. It's not done that well. No.
Which then leads us on to the other movie that I have seen this last week, Ghost in the Shell.
Oh, I want to see that.
Yeah, I mean, right. Have you seen the original TV show or the movie?
I saw the movie, but years ago. Like many years ago.
I seem to think it was about 10 years ago.
Yeah, probably the same.
When I saw that movie. Like, it seems forever ago when I saw it. I remember little to nothing of that movie.
Yeah.
So, I went in it with a pretty clean slate.
Yeah.
And I felt, as far as an action movie goes, it's a pretty great movie. Like, it's a pretty solid movie. The pacing of it is nice. The action of it is good. And all in all, I was quite impressed with the movie. But, as always, there are the vocal minority out there that just say, well, it should have been played by an Asian woman. Which, I get. These things happen all the time. The Kingpin was played by a black man, even though he's a fat white man. Somebody in that the stupid freaking what movie is that one?
I don't know.
Hunger Games.
Hunger Games.
There was a little girl in that who was black.
Yeah.
Who wasn't black? I don't know. I don't keep up with that thing.
No.
So yeah, that was a bit of a thing, and then now they've got Scarlett Johansson playing an Asian chick, which they do kind of explain away in the movie.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. I'm not going to tell you how or why, because you can find that out for yourself. But they do kind of explain that away in the movie, and let's face it, if you were going to create a robot, which 9 times out of 10, they're men that create them.
Yeah.
And they create them because they want to fuck them.
Yeah.
Would you make it look like Scarlett Johansson?
Yes.
Because I know I sure as shit would.
Yes.
I'm going to create a robot like just like that, and then every time it hears Barry White, it's just going to get naked. And then just want to... Yeah. Like, that is going to be a thing. If I'm creating a robot, I'm going to make it look like that. I mean, I think in the cartoon, in the cartoon, in the original movie, in that she's like actually butt naked most of the time.
Yeah.
Whereas in this, it's almost like a weird metal plate bodysuit thing that she's rocking.
Yeah.
That thing doesn't leave a great deal to the imagination. Like, you can see curves of things, and I enjoy the physical form of that particular lady,
Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah. So, you know, I don't care. I don't care that it was Scarlett Johansson. I don't care. I think it was a pretty great movie, and I'm all for it. I give it a good solid 8 out of 10, which to me is a completely arbitrary rating. But yeah, it's great. 8 out of 10.
Yeah, good.
So I enjoyed it.
Oh, cool. I want to go see that. I really do want to go see that.
Yeah. You totally should. It's a good, as I say, screw the whole previous history of it. It's just an action movie. Yeah. And as an action movie, it's pretty solid.
Oh,
I even think the missus liked it. So.
Oh, cool.
Has Scarlett Johansson always been a badass?
Yes, always.
I mean, I know. Don't get me wrong. Like, yeah, she's a badass. But I mean, apart from like the Avengers and now Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah.
Has she always been a badass, or was she always like the pretty girl in the rom-com that never ended up with the guy?
No, if you've ever seen the film Lucy, she's like proper, like got abilities, and she's a badass in that as well.
I feel like that was post-Avengers though.
It was during Avengers she filmed that. Like after like the first Avengers film, she did Lucy.
Yeah.
And then she's done another film about... it's based on a true story about a woman that was getting her own back on sex of rape guy, like guys that went around raping girls.
Dear God, if you say Under the Skin, I will fucking brain you.
Isn't that it?
Probably.
Yeah, it is that.
That movie was by far and away the biggest waste of 13 quid.
Yeah.
And the biggest waste of 2 hours of my entire life. I didn't even watch the end. Like, I watched that. It's literally Scarlett Johansson going out, picking guys up in a black van, and dipping them in fucking tar.
Ah.
That movie is insane. I don't know what is going on with that fuck. I started watching that movie. Yeah. I got right towards the end. I was just like, do you know what? I don't even give a shit how this finishes. Got up, left the room to, I don't know, make a drink or take a shit or something.
Yeah.
Came back, it was over. I just said to Kerry, I was just like, did I miss anything? She's just like, yeah, she went into woods and then almost got raped and then ran away, and that was it. I was just like,
what
the fuck happened to this movie? I was sat reading the reviews because I had no idea what the movie was about, and I was torn between getting that or Lucy.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I'll get Under the Skin. I bought Under the Skin, and I literally to this day could not tell you. I didn't even realise it was about sex offenders. I thought it was just about guys who really wanted to fuck her. Which, let's face it, if that's the case, I am covered in tar right now. So, I did not get that at all. She's just driving around in a panel van, picking up dudes, and feeding them to some sort of tar monster that... It was like some kind of art movie that somehow managed to be released on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
I don't know. Don't know.
Well,
and she does get naked, though.
Does she? I need to watch it.
I think so.
Need to watch it.
The Blu-ray, I think I sold it for 50p. So, yeah.
Well,
don't give a shit about it.
This brings me on to our second sponsor, actually. So, if you like watching movies and you want to stay up and you want to do a big, massive movie marathon and you want to keep on watching them all throughout the night, or say you want to go out on a night out and you really want to stay awake and just keep on partying hard and you really want to keep going, and then you get to a point where you get to a lull where you want to go to sleep and you're like, I can't go on anymore. Like, or even if you are having a massive gaming session with all your friends and you want to do a 24-hour live stream, I have the product for you. This is a brand new energy drink that has just come out, just been legally. You can now legally buy this in the UK, and it's called Crack in a Can. So all you have to do is go to the website crack.com and type in Lil Crack, and you will get your first 6 crack cans for 50% off.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did hear it was banned in the UK and Yugoslavia for a brief period of time. But yeah, it must have just passed through the testing, so it's now they're allowing it to be sold. Now, is it a prescription thing, or can you just get it in any old store?
Any old store. But if you get it from their website, you can use the offer code Lil Crack, and you'll get your first 6 cans.
Because I hear there was like small vendors cropping up in streets and just like selling crack to pretty much anybody who wanted it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so now you can buy it in stores, and the offer code with Lil Crack, you can get 50% off. So that's 3 cans.
Yeah.
Absolutely free. That's on us. Crack for everybody.
Yeah. Crack for you.
Unless, of course, you know, they're the wrong kind of crack, and then we've got Deep Strokes to fix it.
Yeah, exactly. We got Deep Strokes to fill your crack, and we've got crack to fill your deep strokes.
Hey,
actually, to keep them,
you want to keep deep stroking?
Yeah, if you want to keep the deep strokes going, drink crack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, I really could have used a can of crack to get through, you know, that movie. Under the Skin. I mean, any kind of recreational drug would have been fine, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't rate that movie. If you disagree with me, let me know.
Oh, I haven't.
I would love to know what the fuck that movie was about.
I haven't watched it. I need to watch it. I've watched Lucy. Love Lucy.
You don't need to watch it. You don't. Absolutely, you do not need to watch it. You could just, honestly, I don't know. You could do anything, and it would be better spent than watching that movie. It's terrible.
Yeah.
If you get that bored one day that you want to watch that movie, go nuts.
Yeah.
I am not going to recommend anybody watch Under the Skin.
I think it's actually on Netflix or it's on Amazon. I know it's on one of them, so I might just look at it on there.
I tell you what, just go onto Pornhub and type it in. You'll get to see the best bits, and then just, you know,
perfect.
Finish your day.
I'll do that now. I'm joking. Not during the podcast, anyway.
Yeah.
So as we just started the podcast, something else has just ended, and I have the results of that. Do you know what I'm on about? Is that too vague?
No.
Right. So. It was just ended just as we started recording this. It's the British Academy Gaming Awards of 2017.
Ah, nice.
Yes.
Yeah, I vaguely remember that being a thing.
And I have the full list of all the winners right here.
Okay, yeah, all right, let's go through this and see if we agree.
Right. So AMD Esports Audience, what do you think they awarded? What game do you reckon they awarded that to?
I know, probably some crappy MOBA like Dota.
No, they awarded that to Clash Royale, the mobile game.
Okay, yeah, can't bring myself to install that.
No.
Sure.
Artistic Achievement, what game do you reckon got that?
That's going to be something weird like Abzu or something.
Inside, the people that brought you Limbo.
Yeah, you played that. I threatened to play it, never did.
Loved it. It's good.
Do you agree?
It's a good game. Again, it's another very Limbo-esque game, and I love Limbo.
Yeah. What was it against?
It doesn't tell me who it's against. Let's click on it. It was in. So the winner was Inside, but it was against Abzu, Dishonored 2, The Last Guardian, Uncharted 4, and Unravel.
Okay, well, to be fair, I've only ever played Unravel on that. But
yeah.
I think Unravel was a great game.
Yeah. Audio Achievement. What do you reckon won that?
Game for Audio Achievement.
Yeah.
Resident Evil 7.
No. The Last Guardian, which is the PlayStation 4.
To play it, never did.
It's the PlayStation only game. Yeah. That was up against Battlefield 1, Doom, Inside, Res Infinity, and Uncharted 4.
Okay, so where's Resident Evil?
Not on there.
That game was freaky as all.
Yeah. What do you reckon won best game?
Best game for the last year.
Yeah.
I mean, assuming that there is quite a pattern emerging here, I feel like Uncharted is going to make it in there. My best game for the last. To be fair, I haven't played many games in the last year. I'm so far behind. I don't know. What was the best game?
Uncharted 4.
Yeah. I figured as much.
And then it was up against Firewatch, Inside, Overwatch, Stardew Valley, and Titanfall 2.
It's nice that Titanfall 2 got at least a bit of acknowledgement, because they made the fatal mistake of coming out at the same time as Battlefield 1.
Yeah.
And nobody gives a flying fuck about anything once Battlefield comes out.
No. Same with Call of Duty.
Yeah.
British game.
British game?
Yeah.
Can I have a clue?
It's a 4-player game.
No. What kind of... what games is on the list?
So you have Overcooked, Batman Arkham VR, Forza Horizon 3, No Man's Sky, Planet Coaster, or Virginia.
Well, you've already given away the answer.
Have I?
Yeah. Overcooked.
Yeah.
4-player.
Yeah.
I've own it. I was going to play it with you and Skin,
Yeah.
and we fired it up, and I was like, all right, then, let's play Overcooked. How do we join together? It's local only.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, fucking what? You made me buy this fucking game, never got round to playing it. Doesn't look like my kind of game, like, on that list.
Yeah.
Batman VR, great VR experience for the PlayStation, and apparently coming out on PC, so I cannot fucking wait for that.
Yeah.
Although it's going to be a Vive exclusive game, you watch.
Yeah, probably. So.
I think No Man's Sky was massively underrated or admittedly probably released a little early.
To be honest, that game was released unfinished. There wasn't really much in that game, No Man's Sky.
Yeah. The thing is, so many games are released unfinished nowadays.
Yeah.
Why did they get spanked for it when nobody else does?
Yeah.
I suppose if they did put the words early access on it, it would have been a different story. But I think that game... Well, to be fair, I haven't gone back on it since a good long time.
Yeah.
I got the game that I paid for.
Yeah.
I didn't have any misconceptions about the game. I got the game that I paid for, so I didn't hate that game.
No, I think a lot of people misconstrued on what the game was. Like, they thought it was going to be like a builder, like a sandbox builder, when it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was just a space exploration game.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, yeah, Overcooked Game of the Year, apparently.
British game.
Yeah, British game.
So, what do you reckon won debut game?
So, this is going to be a new IP.
Yeah. This game that's won, I really want to play because everybody's been raving about it, and they just everyone really loves it. All the big YouTubers, anyway.
I honestly don't know.
It is Firewatch.
I was going to say Firewatch, but from what I heard, that game was kind of meh once you got over it.
Yeah, once you completed it, it was like, oh, is that it? But I've heard that the time you play in it's meant to be really good.
Yeah.
But that was up against Overcooked again, Oxen Free, That Dragon Cancer. I don't know what that is.
Wait, is this year?
Yeah.
I thought That Dragon Cancer was ages ago.
No, that's this year. 2017, yeah. So, yeah. The Witness or Virginia again.
Okay.
Yes. What do you think won evolving game? Best evolving game?
Overwatch.
No. Rocket League.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense.
So,
I mean, to be fair, GTA is constantly evolving.
Yeah.
But doesn't really change, it just adds.
Yeah. So, the games that Rocket League were against was Destiny Rise of Iron, which was its last patch. Elite Dangerous Horizon, which is, I'm guessing, FPS.
Okay.
EVE Online, which is a MMO. Final Fantasy 14 online, so that's an online game, and Hitman as well.
How has Hitman evolved?
I don't know.
You're a bald-headed dude that shoots people.
Yeah.
Just more ways to shoot people. That's it.
Yeah. And then the next one was Best Family Game.
Best family game. That's probably going to be Overcooked.
Correct. Yes, it was. And it was up against Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens, The Playroom VR, Pokemon Go, Ratchet and Clank, and Toko Hair Salon.
What the actual fuck?
I don't know.
Some of those games, really. I mean, I would go for... I suppose it's not really a family game. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Next one is game design.
So I suppose that's kind of vague.
Yeah.
So what did they come up with for game design?
So we have The Witness, Titanfall 2, Overwatch, Dishonored 2, Battlefield 1, or Inside.
Overwatch.
Inside 1.
I mean, you know that those characters in Overwatch and everything in Overwatch has been slaved over and like designed to the pixel.
Yeah.
They're just never going to give Overwatch anything, are they?
Maybe. We'll see later on.
Okay, that's a yeah.
Okay, game innovation.
Well, let's see. Overwatch certainly didn't innovate anything. That's just Team Fortress 2, but better.
Yeah.
Innovative. I don't know.
That Dragon Cancer won that one.
Okay.
It was up against Batman Arkham VR, Firewatch, Pokemon Go, Unseen Diplomacy, and The Witness.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like, we own The Witness now, don't we?
I think we both do, yeah.
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 I may install that and see if it's any good.
Yeah. So, best mobile game.
Well, let's see. That's going to be Pokemon Go, or Clash Royale. So probably Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go won, yeah. So it was Pokemon Go, The Banner Saga 2, Dawn of Titans, DSX Go, Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon, and Reigns as well. But Pokemon Go won.
Oh yeah, I forgot that mobile consoles exist. Why didn't they just put Zelda on there then?
I don't know. Well, the Switch hadn't come out now then, had it?
What, today?
No, remember this is a mobile game.
Yeah.
Zelda's
the Switch is out now.
Yeah, but they wouldn't put it. This is for the whole year. Switch has only just come out.
Yeah, I'd put Zelda on there.
Right, you'll get this one. Best multiplayer game.
Overwatch.
Yes. So Overwatch won that, and they were up against Battlefield 1, Forza Horizon 3, Overcooked, Titanfall 2, and Tom Clancy The Division.
The Division. Is that only a year old? I feel like this is like 2016. They're just announcing it in 2017.
Yeah, I think it's the same. Right. Best music.
Best music in a game.
Yeah.
They tend to go quite over the top with the Uncharted series.
Uncharted's in there, but it didn't win. Virginia won.
I was looking at that. I got bored for like 10 minutes last night and started looking on Humble Bundle at games.
Yeah.
I was tempted to buy Virginia and Oxenfree because I hear great things, and then I took one look at them. And I was just like, I haven't got time for that fucking game. I just didn't bother.
Yeah. So Virginia was against Abzu, Doom, Inside, The Last Guardian, and Uncharted 4.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was threatened to buy Doom, never did.
Yeah. So was I actually, but again, I never did. Best narrative.
That's gonna be something weird, like some weird. Unraveled.
Inside.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. That was up against Dishonored 2, Firewatch, Mafia 3, Oxenfree, and Uncharted 4.
Mafia 3?
Yeah.
I heard that game was a complete turd.
Yeah, well, that's narrative. It's meant to be quite good according to these. It's been nominated. Original property. Okay. I don't even know what that means. Original property.
So, the most original new game. I don't know. Firewatch.
Inside again.
Really? They're really freaking liked Inside.
Yeah, they're fucking clearing up, aren't they? They are up against Firewatch, The Last Guardian, Overwatch, Unraveled, and The Witness.
it seems like there's 6 games came out last year.
Yeah. Right, and the last one is performer. Best performer in a game.
Nolan North Uncharted.
He's in there, but he didn't win it. The guy that... Oh, I'll say... No, it's a girl. It must be a girl. Or a guy, I don't know. Sissy Jones from Firewatch was the winner.
Not a clue.
They were up against... Well, they or he or she was up against Alex Hernandez from Mafia 3. Also that was in there was Emily Rose from Uncharted 4. Which is Emily. Elaine Fisher, her name is. Who's in Uncharted 4.
Right.
And then Nadine Nabu, whatever her name is, from a game called 1979 Revolution Black Friday. Don't even know what game that is. No. And then we also have Nolan North from Uncharted 4, which is Nathan Drake. And also Troy Baker from Uncharted 4, Sam Drake, his brother. But yeah.
Oh, spoilers.
Yeah. You know. You played it.
I really don't.
Sorry.
I need to get back on that thing, actually. I may have to do it if I ever... I don't know. But...
Yeah. But that's...
So yeah, awards. Inside, apparently a great game.
Yes.
We must play it.
Yes, I need to complete
Maybe
it.
We'll do that.
I've started it, but I didn't complete it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's getting quite in there.
Yeah.
We've already pimped out everything we've got and the way you can watch us. And if you want to contact us, by all means, do so. If you've got any news stories or if you have any adverts that you want us to read on the podcast, if you know a product that would be a great fit for our ads, let us know on Twitter, Discord, email, in the comments, etc.
Yeah.
And so we will just sort of wind it down. And I have a weird... I have a thought.
Go on.
You know what I'm like? I have these thoughts.
Yeah.
Have you ever been... Like, the other day, I'm driving home from work.
Yeah.
I hit a roundabout.
Yeah.
And the... Wait, what would you call the inside lane on a roundabout? The lane closest to the middle of the roundabout?
Yeah.
Or the closest to the exterior
to
of the
the
I don't know.
inside is the closest.
Yeah. So I came up, right? Now, this roundabout, it's your typical 4-way sort of crossroad roundabout.
Yeah.
You've got one straight forward, one at 9 o'clock, one at 3.
Yeah.
And leading onto this roundabout, on the direction which I'm coming,
Yeah.
it's got 2 lanes.
Yeah.
So, logically, the left lane and the right lane,
Yeah.
the left lane serves left and straight on.
Yeah. Yeah.
The right lane serves straight on and right.
Yes.
So I pull up, and there's a car in the right-hand side lane, so I go the left-hand side lane, I'm going straight.
Yeah.
I pull onto the roundabout, start to move around the roundabout, and then just as I'm about to turn off, the car in the right lane decides he's going straight on.
Yeah.
Perfectly fine, I'm happy with them doing that. It's a dual carriageway he's pulling onto.
Yeah.
Now, when you're pulling onto a dual carriageway, you have to pull onto the inside lane if it is clear and safe to do so.
Yeah.
Now, in this scenario, I'm coming onto the dual carriageway into the left-hand side lane.
Yeah.
So it's not clear and safe to do so.
Yeah.
But this car is a complete fucking idiot.
Yeah.
So he pulls up and he goes straight across me, and I slam my anchors on to stop from crashing into the freaking idiot.
Yeah.
Do you ever get in situations like that and you just think, I wish I'd just ploughed into the prick?
Yes. Well,
I just wanted to crash into the guy.
Yeah.
And then just be like, you owe me a new car,
yeah,
idiot.
That happened to me today, actually. I had a similar thing. I was on a dual carriageway, and it seems like there was 3 cars following each other. And the first car, and I was coming up to a slip road. 2 of the cars were in the middle lane, and one of them was on the far right. And they seemed like they were all together. So the first car in front of the car in front of me turned off, but instead of going left lane, then slip road, went middle lane, slip road, straight over. Then what happened is the car in front of me, who was following him, seemed to have broke hard, and then went over, and I was like, fuck, and I had to put my brakes on hard. Then the right hand lane comes straight over in front of me and put its anchors on, like literally went, shit, I've missed my turning, and literally stopped in front of me, then pulled over to the left and just literally stopped. And I just beat my horn, and they didn't even notice what they'd done.
Nah, they don't care.
No, and there's a van behind me, almost crashing into me, beeping its horn at me because they thought it was my fault.
Yeah.
And it just makes me...
It makes me wonder,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like, at what point did Kellogg's start giving out driver's license?
Yeah.
3 packets, free driver's license going on.
You get a free hologram as well.
Yeah, like, fucking assholes on the road. I mean, admittedly, I've done a lot of driving in my lifetime. I used to go up and down the country all the time, and I've made a few mistakes.
Yeah.
And mistakes happen.
Yes.
But I've never made them as sort of daft. Oh, I have probably made them daft at that.
Yeah.
I mean, well, driving around London, you make mistakes, even though you don't actually make a mistake.
No.
I was sat stationary in traffic. A cyclist decided that he wanted to come between the cars, twatted my mirror, turned round and gave me the stink eye. Because my mirror was in his way. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's not... well, to be fair, that's just cyclists around London. They're all mental patients and they should all die. But yeah, and am I the only person that has those sort of weird thoughts? Do you know, like, when you're driving down a dual carriageway or something and you have the metal barriers?
Yeah.
And these metal barriers seem to have, like, tiny little ramps that lead up to them. And am I the only person that thinks, if I hit that thing just right, I could get this fucker on 2 wheels?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I have sort of weird... I don't know if I'm crazy or if everybody has sort of the weird internal voice where you pick up a knife and then you just sort of sit there and think, I wonder how sharp this is.
No.
I should test it.
No, I never think that.
I should test it with my thumb. No. Test it with your tongue.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just want to start cutting things with a freaking knife just to see how sharp it is. And then, obviously, your brain has to say, no,
Yeah.
that's a terrible idea.
Yeah.
You'll bleed out and die.
Yeah.
Don't do that. I don't know if I'm crazy. I hopefully I'm not crazy.
I think you might be.
Maybe I am. Like, I'm sat here, I have this.
Yeah, can we not do this live on Lil?
And I just think, that's probably not that sharp. Is it that sharp? I mean, it's not strictly limited to knives. I'm not obsessed with knives or anything. It's just, it's one of those sort of things. You get that weird voice in your head that's just like, I could crash this car into that wall right now. I wonder what happened.
You'd die.
I bet I'd walk away.
No.
I don't know. Maybe I am crazy.
I don't know. On that, on that,
I have sick thoughts. We've established that in the past. We should just leave me to my sick thoughts.
Well, on that morbid note of Gaming for Good wanting to kill himself, we will close the podcast there. Thank you for watching. I've been the Fender for you. He has been
the Gaming for Good one. One.
Yes, he will hopefully still be alive by next week. But thank you for watching, and goodbye.